social media is lashing Shatta Wale basa, in and out, and we'll talk about that. We'll just talk about that. But welcome. I am very excited sitting here because my channel has been monetized, and it's all because of you that you are watching, and you that you have subscribed, and you that you are yet to subscribe, and you that you share my content, and you that you comment, whether it's an insult, it's laugh, it's all of that. I see all of it. I appreciate all of it. And well, since we are here, I just have to say that when you come and you see adverts playing, let it play small so that I can make money. But I just want to say thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. I couldn't have done this without you guys at all. You guys are like, you giving me a platform to also speak. And as the days goes by, I hope we can get to know each other a bit more. I'm trying to be more engaging in my comment section so that we can build a very beautiful community. I am very happy. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Now, Afronita has finally launched her Afro Star Kits, and there was celebrity support. I see Empress Gifty, Mr. Drew, Samini, and a host of others. And I saw Dance God Lloyd. I saw a bit of is it Champion Rolly there, and a few others that I guess she was able to stay in touch with after she left her old camp. And so I've seen that there's a bit of excitement. She started posting videos of she and the children dancing and all of that. Nothing new, nothing major. It has been the same dance routines and all, but I'm sure as time goes on, they just started, so as time goes on, they will find their niche and find what works for them and what works for each child. So I am proud of her. It's not easy. It's one thing having a dream, it's another thing pursuing the dream when it is convenient. But to actually move from a good situation, or what is perceived to be a good situation, whether in strife or this one, you can see there was commotion, and then moving and still being able to be on your feet to pursue your dream, it's not easy. I know what I'm saying. It's not easy. So congratulations to her. I'm very, very proud of her. And the support she has now that is making her work, I hope they stay with her in the hard times as well, because I mean, the launching and the talking about it, that is the first phase. The hard times are actually yet to come, and I know she has a good support system that will protect her and hold her down. As a Mojan, there was a techno phone launch, and there were techno ambassadors there, and of course Stonebwoy was there. Stonebwoy did some dope freestyle. Charlie Stonebwoy and his wife, say they are wearing two different outfits, but it looks like they coordinated the outfits, so the combi was crazy. A lot of content creators I saw were on there as well. And then I know Asamwajan, something I saw, a video I saw, I want to talk about it. Asamwajan, wait, I just remember something. Let me just. Asamwajan was at the event, and then when it looks like when he entered, they wanted him to hold something that had the writing of the brand on it to take a picture or to do it. And he was like, "No, Charlie, if you want me to hold something and be standing behind background sensors, come and see my management, because I'm not an ambassador. You can't sign somebody and then I will come and use me as photo ops for your promotion. No, I can't do that." And I was like, finally, a celebrity that understands what they are doing and what they are about. Oh no, I'm not the honest star. Or he doesn't have influence to be paid to use to promote. Now you are paying somebody. He has come and support out of respect. You are coming to use him as well to do photo ops, hold the thing. Hey, I am so happy, and I can say there are so many celebrities that they didn't see anything wrong with it. So absolutely nothing wrong with it. Took pictures, took videos with their faces. When the money came, they didn't see your brand as important to give you the money. So yeah, I understand that you came to support, same as he did. He was there to support, but you will not, no brand will use his image to do something and think that he is not worth taking the money. So no. He came to support his friends, and he came there for business. He's done. And I was very, very proud. I'm saying that a lot of celebrities would have fallen for it. A lot. I can imagine. They would have simple cry because they don't understand the essence of what they are doing. But who are we to complain? The video is trending. Hey, the video there, that. And the lady in question that was in the picture, and then there was something this lady said. And first of all, she said that that collage, that picture, that the first picture that came, she said that it wasn't her, it was iPhone does this thing where they put a picture. When she said that thing, that was when I knew that most of I don't know her, but I could relate to whatever she was saying. iPhone has this thing, and I don't know if she's the only one that is yet has gotten into trouble with this first, but it almost puts me into trouble as well. iPhone has this thing that when it's there, it selects a picture and it puts it in one of your widgets. So someone like me, sometimes my hands it just hit and I take screenshots, or sometimes I take screenshots. Probably the reason I'm taking the screenshot is not because of that widget there. I might not even notice whose picture is there. Only for you to go online or go where you check the thing and then there is another person's widget picture in your, that thing is very dangerous. I don't know why iPhone does it, and I don't know why it doesn't allow you to select who you want to put there or which picture you want to put there. Because at the time I got so worried because the picture it was showing there was a private picture, not like my naked picture or somebody I'm having an affair or nothing. It was my niece, my baby niece, and I have her pictures on my phone, but it's not something I like to share outside. But it kept popping there. At some point I felt it was cute, but at some point I was like, anybody that takes my phone sees this. I don't want this thing to be there. So I really understood that when she said that thing, and it happens, it selects the randomest pictures, like you. Also she said something and she was like, the video that the video is sort of crying and sort of doing dramatic things, it was something that was in her private group. They are their friends private group, and then so she shared it with her closest friends, and then when the situation got out of hands and her friend was being trolled, her friend shared the video to also troll the people that were trolling her. Now here's what I want to say. I think this whole thing of friendship and the circle, girls, where they form WhatsApp groups and they form groups where they share very intimate things about themselves, is something that has become a very rampant thing. Like, it's really happening now in our times. Like, there's no privacy. Ladies do not see what is supposed to be considered as private, and these are people they say they trust. Now listen, you can trust somebody and they will never say anything about you. You can share everything about you to them, but in the time where their backs are in the corner and they need to defend themselves, do you think that person is still that person that will make sure that everything passes without doing something or pulling something they have of you or on you to defend themselves? That is what happened to this lady and her friend. You can see she trusts the lady here or her two friends, but in the time where things were hard and their backs were back in the corner, see the video they used to defend themselves, a very private video that was supposed to be to their friends that trust each other to the core. That was the video the lady went to pick without her friend's consent to use to defend herself in public. But you see, what she missed out on was that she thought she was fighting the video fans, but that video coming out was not going to affect the video fans. It was going to affect your friend directly, and a friend offend the video. So sometimes when fans come at us and they are not telling you are this, you are that, you are that, it's not like we cannot insult you, Samo. We can insult you, bro. In fact, sometimes the insults we type, when you see it, and you see, the thing is that when I type the insults, you that you are typing at me as a fan, I don't know you, I don't know you. Some of your accounts are even useless accounts and all of that. The only way I know I can say something for it to hurt you is when I say something that will hurt the artist or will hurt whoever, the celebrity you are fighting for. That is the only way I know I'll hurt you. But the truth of the matter is that once I say that, it is no longer you that I'm referring to. I'm insulting the person. So I do. It's not like we cannot insult. No, we can. It is easy cry, but in doing that, we offend the artists and the celebrities, and not you guys, because you are faceless twats. Like, we don't even know you. You get it? But the problem is that whoever she was going to offend, whoever she thought she was using the video to rebut, he ended up offending the video and her friend. And to me, I keep saying, why do you have to share? Why can't women draw the line between what is private? And sometimes the people you think you trust so much and you share your private things with, please, you trust them and they are trustworthy simply because their backs are not backed in the corner to defend themselves. Sometimes they will use the very private thing they have on you to defend themselves in their times of need. So let's all be guided and be careful. Now, Case Daniel and Techno, something has been trending, and according to Techno, there was a project. Buga was a very big project, and he was like, see, when they worked on the project stuff, he didn't even think about the after the legalities, the royalties, and all. But Case Daniel has done something that has really shocked him. He has been diligent on giving him money, sending him royalties and all. Like, they've not signed any papers to that effect, but he has been diligent and he has been doing it. And I was like, well, this is worth sharing, because usually what we hear is how somebody is trying to scheme his way out of paying royalties, how somebody is cheating the other. So if somebody is showing that this thing can be done, if you have a good heart and you understand your business, we might as well talk about it. So big ups to Case Daniel. I like what he's doing. He should keep at it, and I hope others will learn from it. Now, TGMA, after opening a time for people to file for errors and correct things, have finally come up with a statement saying that Lonely Road by Okenneth and Slim Kid was not a featured project, it was a joint project. So they had to adjust that, as well as what's the name, there was this whole conversation that Amrado was supposed, his song Kukwanansi was supposed to be either a popular song or something. So yes, that has also been fixed. He is now part of the most popular song of the year. That is the original, not the remix, as well as the best high life song of the year. So yeah, that's what's going on. Celestine Donko is saying that it looks like having her husband as the manager has been a good thing for her, and I'm very happy. Listen, I understand. It makes sense that the person that you are moving with the most is the person that, because as a woman, as a married woman, somebody, you have children and all those kind of things, if you don't have a man that is professional enough to understand what goes into it, or that kind of thing, it causes a lot of problems for a lot of female artists. So most of the times, in most cases, you end up marrying or dating the manager that you are with, because you feel like they understand you, they have your best interest at heart, and privately too, they are there for you as well. So there's no need building another solid rock when you have one person in your corner. But it is also very dangerous. I wanted to draw that thing in. This is what happens when it is only good when the relationship is together. This kind of collaboration, it is only good when the relationship is together, or when the marriage is still intact and there's happiness at home. But once that side breaks, it affects it's like it just affects the business side, because now there's so much emotions involved. There is nowhere to draw the line, and this is where the man uses his power as a man over the woman, sees this is her account, sort of going on a smear campaign. And mind you, this is the person that knows you through and through, has access to all your accounts. They get logged out, they get frustrated. This thing is very dangerous. So I hope, in as much as she's happy now, she has drawn the line, or she sees where things she's doing things, or they are putting things in place that protect her in times of that. I'm not saying bad things will happen in her marriage, but I'm not going to be naive and say it might never happen. We are human. It's a human institution. So in as much as she's happy now, she thinks it's the best option, please protect yourself, because once there is problem in the marriage, or there's issues in the marriage, the direct thing that is going to get the biggest hit is that your business. So please protect it with all your might. Now, Shatta Wale was on the Abekasala Fest by Baba Sadik. Before that, it was supposed to be Stonebwoy, and so we all knew Stonebwoy was going. And a few days, or probably the day or the next day to the show, there was a publication of Stonebwoy, Shatta Wale as well, and obviously people were excited. Someone like me, I was excited, because I wanted to see the two of them on the same stage. Now, the day came, it passed, and there was no Stonebwoy on the Abeka stage, and what we saw were videos of Shatta Wale saying that because he heard that because Shatta Wale was going to be on stage, Stonebwoy pulled out, and of course a lot of insults went in there for Stonebwoy. went out for Stonebwoy fans and all of that. And obviously I am not going to talk about the insult and talk about the Shatta Wale mocking Stonebwoy's leg and all of that. I keep saying that the two of them, they are on the battlefield. You can't tell somebody what to use to say something that will pain the other person when they are both in a quarrel, unless you and I are going to pretend as if we don't know that the two of them are beefing and that Shatta Wale is just going after. No, let's not pretend. The two of them are on the battlefield, and the fact that somebody is going to use somebody's mouth doesn't mean that somebody cannot use somebody's leg. I don't say it is right, but I'm not going to police that beef. That thing, I'm not going to do it. But what I am going to say is that this whole reason why Shatta Wale feels that it is okay to be on stage and mock Stonebwoy's leg and do this and do that and do that, that's what I'm going to talk about. It's not what they are doing. I'm going to talk about what actually he thinks is warrants what he did. According to Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy pulled out because of you. Now, as far as I know, Stonebwoy signed an agreement or was in agreement with Baba Sadik. So, if Stonebwoy does not show whether he has been paid before or he is yet to be paid or whatever it is, if Stonebwoy does not show up, the best thing that will happen after is they will assess the situation. Was he paid before or was he going to be paid after? If he was paid before, are we taking our monies back or what are we going to do to resolve that issue? If Stonebwoy says I will not pay the money or whatever it is, Baba Sadik, he has set a precedent of taking artists to court. In fact, Shatta Wale that was going to fight this battle, you are in court already with Baba Sadik because you didn't show up for one of his events. Now, so the onus then is on Baba Sadik to decide, so I'm taking my money, or if I was supposed to pay you after the show, I'm not going to pay you, or whatever agreement that we had. If you have the money already and you're not going to return it, we go to court, because as far as I know, Stonebwoy is not above court. You take him to court and then the court will resolve it. I do not understand why Shatta Wale feels like the right fell on him to be the enforcer, to be the one going to call Stonebwoy out for not performing. Now you, Shatta Wale, if it's about people calling you out for not performing, like right now we are not done, no? Like we are nowhere done. So I don't know why Shatta Wale felt the need, or because he said I'm not going to perform because of you, or Shatta Wale is coming, so I'm not going to perform. I keep saying that in as much as I would have loved to see them on stage, pay the things Shatta Wale did on stage, I understand why Stonebwoy did not want to be in the same presence. And before you say it, yes, the Nima one, Shatta Wale performed and left, and then this guy came. What's his name? Stonebwoy came to, no, who came first? Yes, Shatta Wale came and performed, and then he left, and then Stonebwoy came to perform. But this time, it could have been that they might probably be at the same space in the same time, and he didn't want the drama or whichever. As I said, it could even be that this entire thing, that was the plan, it was supposed to go. We use your face for the hype, but this our industry, it gets muddy somewhere somehow. But whatever the case, I just don't like the fact that he felt like it was his right to go and tear the artist down because he didn't show. Who you police? Are you the law court? Like, challenge. You are not the law court. And so why didn't you leave or reserve that power to the promoter? Why? It's like all the time Shatta Wale is looking for a way to tear this guy down. And I've seen the campaign he is running now with his people, with the fans. The campaign they are running now, trying to pull out old videos where Stonebwoy did this. We've all seen that. And as I said, I'm not going to police the beef the two of you have, because Stonebwoy too has been involved one way or the other. Maybe people might not see it, or he might not put it online. He's been involved. We hear things, we see things. He has been involved. But this particular one, the right was not on Shatta Wale to come and be the one calling people out and doing all of that. Now you have done it, and then people are coming out. I don't think he expected this kind of backlash coming after him. Now he's going to pull old videos to make it look like this was his reason for doing this. This was not it. You were just sort of, bitching on the guy, and it has blew in your face, and now you are all over the place. And I've seen them pulling old videos, and as he also said, their mother, look at, even if you want to tally the number of times that Wale has on stage this guy. Come on, let's all be vigilant here. But all the same, as I said, whatever they are saying to each other, I've seen that the Ghana Society of Physical Disabled, they've come to also share their mind on the matter that it's another conversation for another time. But the way I see it and the way Shatta Wale is going about it, and then it's the Muslim community, they are there for you, and so you are supposed to do it for them. In fact, my big question is the people in London and the places that you also took money and you didn't show up, they were not fans that were there and had supported you in your career. Why do you feel like you are there supposed to be the enforcer? I don't get it. Like, why are you the one that why have you nominated yourself as the enforcer when you two in the same soup, you are in it? Who cry who cause out of what's them walk out to one papa the same and it's not for any other case because you two didn't show up. Charlie, that is so funny. Frank Fifi Gabin is saying something about movie and the fact that Kojo Sheldon doesn't understand movies, so the grading massa. So that's now Canadian. I don't agree. When it comes to, I understand that we have presets that is supposed to, when you see like the retro, when you see them, it's supposed to make you feel a certain time in a certain era. Also, I understand that in editing, whichever choice of editing tool or color grading or whatever the editor does is supposed to ignite a certain feeling in you. But a certain explanation he's giving, saying that when you look at a footage of in chroma time and now, there is something of the old that, or a certain look of it that if you don't do it right, or if it's bright, it comes against the fact that it is an olden era. Papale, relax. The only reason you see those kind of footages is because of the quality of the cameras they had at the time. It doesn't mean that during the Nkrumah era the sun was not shining and the place was dark, or it was never bright. It was, everywhere was bright like the way it is now. Only there was no quality cameras to capture it in that beauty. So now we have creatives and we have the technology that can capture the beauty of moments. So are you saying that in the next 10 years or 20 years the world will be brighter now, or will be brighter then and it will be darker now? Or so in that logic, is Frank Fifi Gabin saying that in a certain era the world was black and white and then now it has become colored? What are you saying? It was technology then and what they had at the time. And if people want to evoke that feeling, or they want to make you feel like, oh, that is the time setting we are going, they use that grading. It doesn't mean that the world was not bright then, and so if you are shooting a movie in that time setting, it has to be dark, and that was how, or the footage cannot be quality, or it cannot be sharp, or it cannot be bright because that was how footages were. No, it was because of technology then. It doesn't mean the world was like that, or the world was black and white, or the world was dark, or no, it wasn't, or the world wasn't sharp. No, it wasn't. It was technology. And so please, if you are going to rebut that somebody is not doing the right thing, doesn't know, come with expertise. Like the way DJ Paco did, they came with expertise. Like what that is different, that what could have been done, what was done wrong. That shows. Don't come and say things, Charlie. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. If there's anything you have to do it now. Hasloja.